So, welcome to Mexico. Alright, I made it to Cancun. Like trash, as usual. It may have looked like I hated Cancun, and I did. To be completely honest, I hated Cancun so much. But it was the situation more than the city. I think under the right circumstances, had I planned it out right and had I actually taken advantage of the area that I was staying in, I think that I would have had a lot more fun. I'm walking around trying to find a place to eat. It's 150% humidity, so I'm drenched in sweat after being outside for 2 seconds. This place looks good, so I'm gonna try it out. All right, so I'm drenched in sweat. I ended up not even ordering food because I'm pretty sure that I lost $200 at the airport. So, welcome to Mexico. But yeah, I'm just gonna go explore some stuff. I'm gonna find a gym. I'm not even hungry anyway. I don't need to eat. And hopefully I find those $200 because it was 200 Canadian dollars. I lied, I just ordered enchiladas. Who am I kidding? I still haven't found the $200, but I'm just gonna forget about it for now. Find a gym. This one's called California Fitness, so try it out. Finally got to the gym. I'm still sweating. I asked for a day pass, but no, this gym is pretty cool. It's actually a nice bodybuilding gym, old school gym, exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, there's no air conditioning, so I'll just be sweating the entire time. But it's okay. I have this much water. I already drank the water here, so hopefully nothing bad happens to me. But might as well just keep drinking it, I guess. For someone who wants to stay fit in Mexico, it's not hard to find gyms. There are some really cool gyms, and the people who work out, they're there to work out. I've never seen a gym with almost nobody who was messing around. Like every time I would go into a gym, there would just be like people going for it, and it's hot in there. There was music, but it wasn't like, the atmosphere is really like we're here to work. So I really like that part of the gyms that I saw. California Fitness, like I said, there is another California Fitness, but it's not affiliated. It's more like a chain gym. So I didn't go to that one. I went to a local one, and it was, as you saw, like old, just no frills. Like we're here to work out. So I really like that gym. It was cheap. It was like 50 pesos or something like that, and I really wouldn't pay any more than, I would say 100 pesos in Mexico is the limit. Don't pay any more than that. I think it was about 50 or 60, something like that. I've had quite a day. I've been traveling all day for no reason, absolutely no reason at all. But yeah, I made it here. I made it in one piece. I lost $200. It's okay. It was inevitable, I guess. But yeah, I found a cool bodybuilding gym. It's an old school, kind of like Venice style. Well, not really Venice style, but it's a nice bodybuilding gym anyway. So I'm gonna work out for a while, meet up with some friends. It's 100,000% humidity here, so I'm just gonna be sweating all day. Well, this can't be safe. So the gym was really cool, really hot though, so I only stayed an hour. Got a pretty good workout in though, so now I don't actually know where I am, but I'm trying to find a cafe so I can do some work, meet my friends downtown. But I actually don't have Wi-Fi, so I don't know where anything or anybody is. But that's part of traveling, I guess. Before I even left Canada, I had this idea in my mind that I was gonna do Mexico like a local. I was gonna avoid all the tourist areas, avoid the hotel zone at all costs, which I still, looking back on it, I probably would also do. But the way that I did it, I also tried to do it as cheaply as possible, because I was going for 3 weeks, and I know myself, I want to do, when I go anywhere, I want to go everywhere and do everything, and I always plan a budget and exceed the budget by 100 times. Yeah, I tried to do it as cheaply as possible. So the first day I got there, I couch surfed. All of it was just off. I should have planned, looking back on it, I would have planned an Airbnb in the city, not in the hotel zone, but at least with things around it. Wi-Fi was a huge problem. Outlets were a huge problem. Even when I paid for things, like when I went to McDonald's, I got a drink, hoping that I'd find a place to charge my computer. Nothing. There's no outlet for like anything. I couldn't charge my computer. I couldn't charge my phone. My phone was constantly dead because I was using it for directions. But looking back on it, I would have carried a little bit of cash to take the taxis because they're really cheap. I would have found out where there's Wi-Fi. So today didn't go exactly as planned. I have been walking around aimlessly like an idiot for, I don't know, like 5 hours. But I'm actually right where I needed to be today. I'm right in the plaza, like right in the tourist area, I guess. It's not the hotel zone, but it's like right where all the restaurants and stuff are, which is where I should have turned. But instead I've turned, I think, left instead of right. So I turned left, went through all these residential areas, like not super nice areas. I had a huge heavy bag on. I couldn't find anything. Like all I wanted was to find a cafe or like a restaurant or something with Wi-Fi and outlets to charge my phone and computer. That's all I wanted, and I couldn't find it for the entire day. I'm headed to the tourist areas right now because it's 8 p.m. currently. I'm sitting on the street like a homeless person. This is what I'm currently charging my phone with. I don't know if you can see, but it's an outlet. This is a closed restaurant here. That's the street. And yeah, not the best beginning of a Cancun, not the best beginning of a Mexico trip, but we'll see where the night brings us. I forgot to mention also that taxis are like $2, at least to where I needed to go. It's like $2, which I could have just paid. But I'm someone who wants to, I like to walk, and it doesn't mind. I don't mind walking. It doesn't bother me. And I like to see the sights and like how people live and just like observe the city. I walked a total of 5 minutes and I found all of this. Super nice. I just wasted 6 hours doing nothing, but I could have just turned left. So moral of the story is don't be a moron and learn how to read a map. All right, so a quick little update. I didn't find my $200. I walked around Cancun forever yesterday. Didn't see anything nice. Well, I can't say that I didn't see anything nice. I saw some things, but not what I expected. I had a lot of good food though, so that's good. Yeah, I'm just in the park that I was in yesterday. It's really nice actually. It has Wi-Fi for some reason. It's kind of in a hidden. It's like hidden and tucked away by the bus station. So it's a like 5-minute walk from here. So I'm gonna get my bus to Chiquila. And from there I take the ferry to an island called Hobash. And yeah, so that's where I'm going today. Should be there in about 3 hours. Well, I have to wait another 45 minutes, so maybe 4 hours, say. Getting around Cancun, as you saw, also was a challenge. It's not a walkable city at all. Okay, and contrary to popular belief, Cancun is not like the United States. It's like there's the hotel zone, which is basically Miami, and then there's the rest of Cancun. So I was in real Cancun. Nobody speaks English. Nobody is like it's Mexico. It's not. I didn't see any other tourists around me. Even just normal things like seeing things on the street. Like you have like the street food. You have like the vendors on the streets, but there's nothing catered to tourists in that area of Cancun. So I was really surprised by that because I was expecting like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be like this touristy area. Cancun, everybody goes to Cancun. No, that's the hotel zone. So again, yeah, I wanted to do it the local way. Overall, I need to go back to Cancun and do it again because I really had a horrible time there. But don't let that deter you from going and planning it correctly and actually seeing the sites that are there. I can't tell you any of the sites for myself because I didn't see them.